trying to ask loaded questions on things that I've already answered, and you are doing so in such a gay tone of voice.
I'm calling out Satan. Proxy, you fucking whore.
Your advice be to be like a crazy bitch in her 30s who's on methadone and totally just whacked out?
My advice, and I've said it many times, I will say it again because it applies even more here. My advice is full insemination.
Euro, trash, girl. Well, I've been up to Paris, and then I slept in the park.
What's up, chat? Happy Easter, motherfuckers. This is impromptu.
Someone broke into my car.
But I've got an hour to spare, and I care, motherfuckers, so let's go.
For my angel in black. I've searched the world over.
For my Euro trash girl.
Took the train down to Athens. And then I bathed in a fountain. Some Swiss junkie in Turin ripped me off for all my cash. I've searched the world over. For my angel in black.
Are you looking for an angel in black today?
Over for you, for my Euro trash girl.
Keemstar. They're revolting. This stream was sponsored by methadone and Chicks on Speed.
The CRS on the metro, they shook me down for this bribe. On my knees for the searching. When my passport, it finally arrived. Called my mom from a payphone. Said I'm down to my last. And she said that she would send me to college, and I should call my dad.
Someone sent me this signed hat. Someone who, a former cult member who defected.
She never did like me, but I can stand on my own.
And I've been wanting to burn it, you know? It's a kind of symbolic, you know, down with the demonic behavior and exploitation of mentally ill people for cheap fucking membership goals, relapse goals. Bitch, get it together. Smear campaigns. It's got to go. The lies.
For my angel in black. I've searched the world over.
Keemstar,
For your
Boogie, and Wings of Redemption. And yeah, 2023. Remember when they peaked for fake and cancer? That was cool. But I think it's just it's the end of an era. Because Christ is risen and the kingdom of heaven is here. All right, all right. Welcome everyone to episode 25 of season 2 of Celebrity Sunday. Nothing pre-planned, no fun little video things, nothing like that. But because I'm getting picked up in like an hour. So I didn't think I'd be able to between Easter and my wisdom tooth healing, but it's been healing very well. So I'm not especially worried about that. And today is day, I haven't smoked weed since Wednesday. And I know it's fucking pathetic, but that's the longest time I've gone without smoking weed in like probably 2 years. Like, you know, it's embarrassing to even admit that, but that's just where I'm at, unfortunately. But already I'm feeling a lot more clear and I'm feeling more caffeine sensitive, which is great because we all know it's like insane the amount of caffeine I consume between the Red Bulls, the giant Red Bulls, coffee, espresso, everything. So now, before there was really no edge of too much caffeine, but now I'm feeling it because the weed had me all foggy. So I was like smoking to kind of pull out of that. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a really lovely Easter and is taking time to appreciate the true fact that Jesus did die for you. You, motherfucker. I need to stop with the profanity. It's giving confused. It's giving alienating everyone. Thank you, JTO. What is up, chat? What's up? Daryl, Tony Burgess. Happy Easter. Or, well, I learned from you actually in the Discord that the Orthodox Easter isn't until next week. Oh no, I forgot to put on earrings. I feel naked without earrings. Plus, I wanted to distract from the swelling, but whatever. I wanted to kind of do like a spoof interpretive dance was the goal with that intro. So no idea what that was, but Ruby, should people dress up for Easter? I think so. I mean, not that you have to be like, you know, high glitz, like blinged out, but I do think that it's good to just show respect for the occasion, you know? So I got myself together. I'm going to, you know, probably put on a different pair of pants because these are like some stretch pants that are actually relatively new. I got, what's up, Red? Hi, what's up, Orion? Orthodox Jews Easter? No, Orthodox Christian. They have and that was the last church I went to. But today I'm meeting up with my mom, my dad, and my little brother, and we're just gonna go out to eat, probably hang out at my mom's house for a bit. So my mom's going to pick up my dad like now, so she'll be here to pick me up in like an hour. So sorry if I have to abruptly leave. Do they celebrate Easter in the UK? Good. Yeah, I mean, it's celebrated by Christians all over the world, Catholics all over the world, people of all variations of the Christian faith. But, you know, I've prayed a lot to have motivation to do things, and I feel like my prayers are coming true, and it's really nice. It's really quite nice. So I've just been really trying to focus on improving myself, and you know, I wanted to pull away from like gossip, but I don't think that like analyzing the LCU is gossip for gossip's sake. And I think that's the difference. I think that it's important to analyze weird demonic behavior that people get away with on YouTube that I find to be exploitative of people who remind me of relatives in my family, who remind me of myself at a more vulnerable state, you know? Monty been live since 4 a.m. Are you serious? Monty! What are you doing? She's back? I saw actually I saw her stream pop up. I didn't watch it though because I was like going to sleep. But I saw it was an Edward thing. You got to drop him. Trust me, I've been there. I've been quite there, you know, where you are. And it's a difficult place, but you have to treat it like a drug addiction. You become addicted to someone's attention, their, love, the cycle, the highs and lows, and you have to detox just like any other dependency, So, but yeah, I wish Monty well. I hope she's doing all right. And I did want to look at some of the latest LCU coverage just because the cows are finally revolting. And for too long, Brantley and Keem have been doing these smear campaigns, have been nuking channels, have been doing like these whisper campaigns and all kinds of shit behind the scenes, and like it seems to have gone especially off the rails recently. She's still going and talking about him. Oh my gosh. Well, see, I'm so glad to be happily single this Easter and prioritizing time with my family, prioritizing prayer and time with God, and taking steps to improve my life, But I'm still heavily a work in progress. It's confused, everything. I get it. But yeah, let's watch some of these clips I wanted to react to on Ozzy Cobb. They've been getting like the important nuggets. Then Yo Mama's actually been doing great coverage on LOLCOW Pit. I've reacted to that a little bit. You didn't know Edward's 5'4"? Dude, you'll find us bitches all torn up about. Never mind. All people can have the same value under God. Okay. I don't want to super insult people, but I've known plenty of bitch who, for whatever reason, we just love to date a broke, drug addicted, psychotic, and they say men like crazy bitches. Y'all do. I know. I'm here. And I should have aged out of the sexual marketplace. So here we are. Hey, how's it going, Lola? All right. But we are limited on time, so let me just get right into it. So, as you see, finally, yes. Let's go. Revolt. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for what's true in a universe that's built on lies and deception and delusion. And I personally, my unprofessional opinion is that Keemstar is likely a malignant narcissist. That's just what I've observed over the past, year and a half or so of interacting with him, and observing his behavior. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Why is your name still in like another language? No one else's name is like that. And not much. I just did a little interpretive dance to the song Euro Trash Girl by Chicks on Speed. Monty's cool. Yeah, I like Monty. But that relationship just seems really bad. And that's the thing. Relationships with anyone can really bring out the best or worst in you. And yeah, it's really easy to be like a frog in boiling water and become out of character over time, and then you snap out of it and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Like, how did I get so low? Anyway, let's get into the shit. Keemstar and Brantley get exposed. I haven't watched this yet, but I do know that Sweet Tea did say the fact. And do you know what's funny? Brantley's like, I would never hit on a worker or someone in the LCU. And it's like, dude, that's like the whole operation is like the links, okay? Like, it's like you get the assistant. Brantley was an assistant. Like, they love that shit. And it creates a very fucked up power dynamic. And that's what I want to be critical of. I think all humans are capable of redemption. I actually like a lot of the LOLCOW hosts. I think they're, fine people, and I've enjoyed interacting with them. And yeah, a lot of the content, especially the scripted stuff, is absolute ass. It's trash. But the more interesting thing is the cult-like environment that surrounds it, that's run by a malignant narcissist who has really no barrier stopping him from doing things. I feel like it's operating in this like gray zone of legality because nothing around streaming is like, it's all so new. But I do think that just like with early reality TV, they're going to look back on this and be like, how the fuck did we let all that happen? But I'm also going to try not to be too judgmental or condemning because it's not a good look. Like, it's just, I don't know. When I listen to videos myself, it's like, I care about things a lot. I care about people, I care about the well-being of others. And I don't like seeing people suffer or be taken advantage of or exploited, especially mentally ill people. I've had a lot of experiences with people with mental health issues in my family. So it's something I care about, and I've dealt with a malignant narcissist myself, and I've seen how depraved and how there's literally no balance to what they'll do, including murdering pets, which is crazy. What's up, Dinosaur? When are you going to start streaming Dota 2? What? Dota 2? Damn. All right, so let me just click this. And remember, I have like exactly 1 hour. Unless they hit traffic, and we'll see. Let's see what's going on. Let's see the latest. Oh, also, this, yeah. So, Sweet Tea's calling out Brantley for, these mean girl antics of constantly viewing herself as utterly like just a higher level creature than the LOLCOWs. Like, even the language is quite literally dehumanizing, and I don't know. It just bothers me, man. It bothers me. And it's like, I wish people could take their positive aspects, their grind or whatever, their showmanship. Keemstar has skills. He's a good showman. He is. But he takes it way too far. He feels invincible. And Brantley, I've also liked Brantley too. Like, I've had fine interactions with her, but I don't like the lying. I don't like the smear campaigns. They did it to me, and I'm seeing them do it to other people. So that's why I wanted to talk about it, basically. And then I'll be going to join my family for Easter dinner. So that's the game plan in Rubyland. And our lovely Cynthia. I moved her cage into my room just because she's so little and precious. I wanted to keep an eye on her. But yeah, Cynthia is doing very well in her room. I edited some little mini vlogs and uploaded some clips. I started posting on TikTok just because they have a way better editing program than YouTube, and it instantly downloads it. So I edit on TikTok and then just repost on YouTube now. But I only have like 9 followers on TikTok, so I haven't really used it that much until lately. So if anyone's on that wacky shit, you best go follow me downtown.
Holy God, what are you showing me? Hey, come on.
I didn't get a chance to because last time you guys were live and I sent in money, but I was driving, and then you guys didn't go live yesterday when I was actually home. So I've been meaning to talk to you, Sweet Tea.
What I do?
You didn't do anything wrong, but it's just, they reframed that thing that Brantley was saying, right? Where it was like, oh, Brantley's saying this. Brantley was talking about what people were saying in chat.
She started off the sentence by...
See, it's like, and it's almost a skill set in itself. The skill of like totally psychopathic levels of manipulation, reframing reality constantly to fit their narrative in a way that has no continuity and is extremely confusing, but also maybe exciting to people surrounding the chaos. So they stick around if they're dysfunctional enough, Dota, my brother plays that all day. I haven't even heard of it. I have never done like gaming streams. I don't have a gaming setup. When my little brother lived here, he had like an Xbox we play sometimes, but I would only play like Call of Duty. And I used to have an N64 when I was little. I loved like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It was like my shit. There's a place where everyone can be happy. It's the most beautiful place in the whole
by saying, world. I know what Keemstar, I believe she said Mike, told me about it. Like, the way she framed it was really bad. Because it made it seem like she had heard it from you.
No, she did not hear it from me. I'm trying to think of where that even originated, because I definitely
think of a lie.
I know a lot of people said I lose my teeth because of drug addiction or something. I mean, that's pretty typical. You see somebody without teeth and you say, oh, meth head. But
right.
I don't remember anybody saying I couldn't get my teeth because of drugs or anything.
Yeah, so I was reading that from previous chats way before Fat Camp. There was people saying that, and I just, because other people were talking shit about you, so I just said, because they were asking about your teeth and why you haven't gotten them yet. I think you got that out of context. I didn't mean that maliciously.
Bro, and that's the thing is, it's like, it's probably just second nature to like degrade people around them, Ginger looks like a, don't be cruel, Tony, okay? It's Easter. Okay, can we at least be a little peaceful? Yeah, I'm gonna be a little judgmental, but let's all just, I really want to not do there's certain behaviors that I noticed I picked up that I just really don't like about myself. So I'm trying to rein those in, especially on a holy day like Easter. League of Legends type game. Well, maybe at the new setup, who knows?
In the clip, I'm saying people in like chat have said that. They've said that.
Dude, I've had literally people use the same, like, oh my gosh, all these like malignant narcissists, they all have like the same playbook, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. And it seems to me, my professional diagnosis is that we probably got a covert and an overt narcissist. That tends to be the only way these long-standing relationships can function for someone who is a malignant narcissist, you know. And they're constantly overestimating the amount of charity, the amount of contribution, what they do. Like how Keemstar felt the need to belittle an intern who went to fat camp to do free fucking labor and did a good job and helped the shows and whatever. Keem had to like reduce that to like, oh, they just click buttons. It's like, the fuck do you do but fucking drink all day, bruh? Drink all day and try to find like mentally ill, toothless bitches to fuck. Like, what is up with you, dude? Not, I'm mentally ill. She's toothless. I didn't mean to say she's mentally ill. No, I'm, you know.
Dennis wouldn't give me teeth because I was a drug addict?
No, not because I never said drug addict. Never said that. Drug addict is crazy. I said from previous prescription or whatever abuse or something. That's what people have said. But also,
okay, that's the same thing. And it's also funny because I also just had like a dental situation. Fortunately, the pain has not been that bad at all. It was kind of bad the first day. The operation was pretty bad. But it's been healing well. And I didn't need to take any pain medication. And yeah, so that's amazing. I mean, I took like ibuprofen, but she's toothless for me. Well, listen, everyone has their own kind of beauty. And the more I love God, the more I see God in other people and something to love in people, even people who I've strongly disliked, you know. So I find it harder and harder to just like rag on people, you know. Why are lolcows being pushed so much recently? It's like there's been a huge surge of hating people being genuine, like making. You said it, brother. Don't get me hype. I need a fucking cigarette because you're so accurate. Yeah. Listen, we all know I've gone off the deep end, whatever. But it does seem like there's been a surge and a split of people going to each extremity. So you have, you know, kind of average ethical people like being pulled towards cruelty and everyday sadism until they're, you know, dissolved into like some kind of unfortunate monster, even though they can still be saved. Most people have missing teeth because they're lower income. Yeah, it has to, you know, dental care isn't covered by a lot of insurance, and if people struggle with like any kind of issue, but yeah, it also makes people think of like addiction. I was lucky. I didn't lose any teeth during my crack era, but I was never like a daily, everyday like crack user. I was a binger. But yeah, I'm lucky to have my teeth and my health broadly, you know, and my memory's coming back without the weed. So yeah, but I really, the whole lolcow thing, that's why I like talking about it too, is because it's just like such a sad phenomenon. Like I was watching videos of Only Use Me Played, and it's just like people think it's funny. They think it's hilarious that this man is like, for whatever reason, so in so much like pain and misery that it feels to him the better option to drink himself to death every day. Like that's the more appealing option than living in his reality for whatever reason, you know, whether it's mental illness, whether it's something in early childhood or some kind of trauma. But that's not funny to me. Making fun of Keemstar trying to be an evil dictator, that's funny. Laughing at a dying alcoholic in his mom's desperate attempts to get him well isn't funny at all to me. It breaks my heart. Have you seen Blade sober? I haven't followed him super closely. I just see clips on Twitter and like, I just don't like this culture, no matter what, you know, even if someone's a terrible person, it's poisoning us from the inside out to watch people, dehumanize them, and engage in everyday sadism and bullying and just say, oh, it's just the internet, that's normal, when it's having, you know, we're in like an absolute mental health and suicide crisis. And like, I don't know. Jake says, I can't smoke weed anymore. It gives me anxiety. Yeah, I go through phases with it, but I notice it makes my daytime anxiety a lot worse. So it's like I smoke because I'm anxious because I smoke. It's an easy cycle to get stuck in, and it helps with some of the mild like methadone withdrawal symptoms I have periodically when I decrease my dose. weed paranoia, too heavy, not the vibe. Yeah. And I just need to be able to function. Like, quite literally, I just need to be able to function. And yeah, I'm going to have to move, and I'm going to have to be able to take care of a condo and, you know, take on new bills. And just really, I need to be like locked the fuck in, you know? That's where I'm at. Yeah, weed paranoia, too heavy, not the vibe. Yeah. All right, let's play it. And I want to see what.
I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm just saying what I've seen.
Bitch.
Like, we made up.
Bitch.
I don't really know why you would. I don't know. I don't think you. I was not trying to be malicious to you.
I don't know.
Ever.
I don't understand why my name was being brought up in the first place.
Exactly.
Like,
I don't.
this has been like a 6-month issue that's been gone for 6 months.
If you want to call people out, you should be calling the people out that have talked shit about you this entire fucking time instead of me. Like, why is it always me? I don't get that.
When did I have?
Because Brantley, you've had like some weird immunity for way too long to step all over these people that you view as somehow lesser than you. You know, whatever you guys have to do mentally to justify this situation that ultimately is breeding discord, hatred, violence, tears, breakdowns, poverty. Like, this isn't a situation that's building anyone up or helping people. And that's the delusion. And that's that is the delusion, is that, oh, I'm helping them. Like, what would these idiot lolcows do without me, Keemstar? Like, they would just like probably like keel over and die. Like, what would they do without me? I saved them. I made them. I giveth and I taketh away. You know, there's some kind of complex there. All right, let me keep this playing, and I want to see what's up with Monty.
I haven't talked about you, and that one time that you said that I didn't take your clothes or something, I said something a couple weeks ago.
Well, no, you a couple weeks.
I don't bring you up all the time.
A couple weeks ago, then you called me a mean girl because I said wear better shirts. I thought forever on what to say to you or say about you to be funny that you would like joke around with me with, and you took it as I'm a mean girl. So ever since then, you have fucking hated me, and I've tried to be a nice girl to you, and now it's a fucking problem again. I don't get it.
And I don't believe I ever started.
I appreciate that. I'm feeling pretty healthy. I've been off of all alcohol for over a month, and I even am not on weed. We're making big strides. But you are a toxic little motherfucker, and I feel like you're only saying that to fuck with Monty. I see you guys. You guys are just like in some weirdo mind game. Cut it out, man. Cut it out before someone gets seriously hurt. Like, this is crazy. God, now I know how everyone felt watching me and D-Dog. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm trying not to be as profane. It's a process, people.
Did anything back with you? You were talking about me. The only time I've ever brought you up is when you have talked about me, and that's been like here recently.
And I worked with you, and it wasn't here recently. So don't say it was recently, because it wasn't. It was months ago on Dolls. You don't remember that?
When I talked about you last?
Yeah, it's like streaming isn't the only life path. It's actually probably one of the dumbest life paths to pursue as any kind of serious career ever. Because unless you're like 1 in a million, it's really, if you get lucky, you'll make some money for a time. But it's like the internet, it's just like, I don't know. It's not something, especially if you're kind of like someone who struggles, it's not really a stable income. I also don't like relying on like a creative project to be my entire income, because I feel like that kind of taints it, and then I'll be like, you know, tainted by money or something. I don't know. Speaking of tainted by money, thank you, Kevin, for the donation. I did watch your video. I'm genuinely, I'm not sure what's going on in the video. But I appreciate these donations. It is like a lot though. It's getting actually kind of, I just don't want to feel like I'm taking advantage of anyone. If someone's an eccentric, like wants to fund my channel because they like the channel and they like, you know, the content, that's great, you know, but I just want to make sure it's for that, you know, and not like anything else, you know, because it's so much and it just seems out of nowhere. But hallelujah, I'm not mad at it. And actually it's great because I'm moving. I need to fill up my new condo with new furniture and decorations. Like, what's up with the dude sending you money? I mean, you know, I've always had donators, you know, And periodically I've had like one donator who really will be like carrying me in my channel, you know, like they'll be like half the donations is like one person. And then a lot is like split up between like everyone else, but it changes. It goes up and down. But yeah, I don't even want to see the amount because it's just getting kind of crazy. And I don't want to seem like ungrateful. I just genuinely don't want to be like unethical. You know, I don't want to, I don't know. But like if I had tons and tons of money to throw around, I would love to support smaller channels and make it so that they can have more free time to do what they do and not have to, you know, be at the bookstore as much. You're not taking advantage. Don't listen to people who say that. It's a lot. It's a lot. Ruby, if I donate $20 or more, I consider it. Well, that's our special agreement, okay? Don't tell the other ones, okay? That's on the DL, the down low, baby. Naturally, Gamer, things like that. Well, because he went through a lot of criticism, and I actually did ask Gamer to not donate to me anymore, just because he's already, you know, he goes to panels, he does pre-shows, he's moderating, he's doing all this stuff, and it's like, I don't know. I just don't want to ever. I don't want to exploit anyone. I just want to. I think also maybe I just feel guilty accepting money. You know, I'm like, is my channel worth anything? Like, what are you people thinking? Like, what? I mean, I like it. I like money. I've never had. Never mind. Shut the fuck up, bitch. No one needs to hear this many details.
Yes.
Then why are you saying that I'm still talking about you if it was months ago on dolls?
Target for.
And then you just talked. What last? Yeah, last was recently. But when you first talked about me was around dolls. You had a problem with me since dolls. You always did, and even before that, you did. So let's not play pretend.
Whenever I called you a mean girl, and we went on that whole like fucking 10 show.
I don't know, but I just like, I don't know. It's a complicated territory, people. Like, it's a weird thing to navigate, making content and like, yeah, that seeing that vid, I posted in the Discord because I was like, I don't know what to make of this right now, and I'm not even trying to shade him at all. I just was confused by the video because it tagged me. It said too generous, and then it's him like following a guy outside, and it's like that made me even kind of more concerned in a way because I was like, are you having some kind of psychotic thing? Are you meaning to send me this much money? Because it's a lot out of nowhere. I know, I like her voice too and her little accent. And she serves visual. That's why I've struggled to really, you know, go hard on her. They all have, you know, fine characteristics, but, you know, she's been Keem's right-hand woman with the smear campaigns, the lies, and acting above these other people, you know? But, and like the things they lied about me, like, I just don't know how you can, well, never mind. I shouldn't speak on other people's faith and stuff. I just don't get how people are so comfortable lying. Like, bold face, just like lying. It's hard to understand sometimes. £20 donation limit for Gamer. But it's like, what, £20 a month? You know, it's like, and here's the other thing. I've been getting all these huge donations, so it's like, I don't want to, I don't know, people. But I would love to, you know, use the money to like go on a trip, you know, once I'm fully healed with this and after Easter. Some people really don't respect their money. What can you say? Well, but I get, if he genuinely likes my content and wants to support that, it's very, there are a lot of artists who have kind of like benefactors or like, you know, financiers in a way. That's not that crazy. It's like a producer in a way, but without like creative control. I don't know. Should be buying gold coins, Ruby. Yeah. I mean, I have enough to go on a little vacation, and I really want to do that and just go. I just want to go solo. Me and you, chat. Okay. It's been a rough one. Okay. We're going to connect. We're going to go on a very fun little vacation, wherever the fuck we want to go. That's like, I can train to or fly. I don't care. I just want to do something random. And thank God the random thing wasn't, never mind. Don't need to say everything in my head. Ruby, Keem is jealous of the creators like you and Grace. Your life and personality are entertaining. Keem's content sucks. he is a very envious person, and for all my issues with the Thorpes, they're just infinitely more entertaining than the characters they have in this, because they are content creators and streamers. They're invested in that process. They have some kind of passion in them to create and share and connect. And it seems like on Keemstars Day, it's all about control, domination, power, money. It's all very hollow. Not that the Thorpes have this like robust whatever, but I don't know. I'll say that they are vastly more entertaining than anything that's been on LOLCOW. But it got sabotaged. But it's also like, even though it's kind of shitty to be like stuck, just depressed doing gambling streams, like it's worse being on a LOLCOW show, I would think. So it's probably for the best how things worked out. GIF. If he platformed you, you would get bigger than him, Lucifer and Abel. Lucifer and Abel. But he has platformed me, and the audience liked me during auditions, but I was so drunk during the auditions because I was still fairly new to like live streaming, and I'd never gotten on a show that had like 5K viewers at the time. So I was super nervous. And it's one of those weird things where it's like, hey, be entertaining. Hey, say like, they don't really set you up for a good audition. It's all anti-creative. It's anti-creativity. It's anti-passion. It's anti-love. It's anti-truth. Come visit Japan. I need to get a passport. I don't find the LOLCOW stuff funny. Me neither. The only thing I find funny is I think it's fine to laugh at what I view as kind of like really degenerate and kind of exploitative behavior. I think it's good to laugh at that. Because the way that Satan or the demonic operates, it's ultimately the losing team. You can laugh at it. Just be like, it can be almost comical how pathetic that like claws of control are. But like I said, it's a slippery slope of laughing at anything, or thinking you have a free pass to criticize it and judge and condemn. Not good. Hey, what's up, Up? Thank you. Yeah, my hair just like air dried, so I don't know, it's a little different, and then I just curled the base a little bit. Exactly, it has to be, and that's what Yo Mama has been calling Keem out on this and saying like, people don't want this angry grandpa shit. It taints the whole universe from being entertaining because everyone thinks everything is scripted. But then again, that's their cover to get away with like deranged shit. And to like lie to the audience. Why is lying? Why lies? Everywhere. Thank you so much, Lydia. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do Celebrity Sunday today, but I decided to do just like a super short episode. Let me just grab my charger real quick because I forgot it. I'm like 1%. Enjoy this.
Trash girl.
Oh, I got these leggings. I ordered them from
Euro.
I did my groceries. I was like,
Girl.
not bell bottom.
Well, I've been up to Paris, and then I slept in the park. Went down to Barcelona, and someone broke into my car. Yeah, I've searched the world over for my angel in black. I've searched the world over for a Euro trash girl. Took the train down to Athens, and then I bathed in a fountain. Some Swiss junkie in Turin ripped me off for all my cash. I've searched the world over for my angel in black. I've searched the world over for you, for my Euro trash girl.
I'm like 1%. This could die. This whole operation is going to be a shutdown. No.
CRS on the metro. They shook me down for this bribe. On my knees for the searching. When my passport, it finally arrived. Called my mom from a payphone. Said I'm down to my last. And she said that she would send me to college. And I should call my dad. The waitress that you married.
Okay, we're gonna make it. Yeah, literally.
She never did like me.
What is it?
But I can stand up to. Sold my glass wine in Amsterdam. And then I spent it all in one night. Buying drinks at the milk bag for a soldier in red. I've searched the world over for my angel in black. I've searched the world over for your trash girl.
Okay, sorry about that. Dude, that was like low-key stressful. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the cuts to forget. Oh, thank you. Don't let truth get away. Great soul weave ruby. Knife. Techno vibes. Yeah, they're like some weird like 90s girl group that my brother showed me because he always liked weird stuff like that. Everyone loves a good comeback story. Dead Man will have his. I haven't been watching. I unsubbed from like everyone because I just needed to do that for my own sanity. Because it can be hard to watch people talk about you, but it's also hard. Like, you know, if you like you hear someone talking about you in the other room, it's so hard not to just like, because you're like, oh, no, I can finally know what they think. But you know, a lot of the time it's just not even that serious. Be high vibe, folks. Gonna to drop. It's coming. Be high vibe, folks. Going to drop. It's coming. What does that mean? I'm scared. All right, let's get back to the conch. And I hope King TL as well. I'm pretty sure he's still banned on YouTube, but he's on a kick. But that's his term. Conch. Dude, we're almost like 3 minutes of this.
Pop I had to do to like defend myself for calling you a mean girl.
If there's
like
anything
that
I
was
should watch,
bullshit. That was a living hell to have to go through.
Mean girl.
What?
What did I do to you to make you think that I'm a mean girl and you to say that and then you slander me? Because I've always been nice to you.
Slander you?
You did. Don't act surprised.
Calling you a mean girl is slander?
About that you're strung up on this comment about me saying you're a drug addict. How about the other people that were in the theater room that were talking shit about you?
It's been like
deflect, derail. See, this is like she should have just said like, listen, like what I think a better apology would have been like is just to own up like, listen, I'm sorry that I did insinuate that you have dependency issues. Like what I would say is like because I would probably perhaps make that assumption myself at points, but she's currently pregnant and it's really, I don't know. It wasn't something that really needed to be said to serve any purpose except to kind of like humiliate and build, you know, I don't know why Brantley needs to get her self-esteem off of like hating on other bitches, but let's all love. You know, you're a beautiful bitch. I think Keemstar brainwashed you. All women are innocent forever.
3 or 4 days.
Hold up.
Since you said that?
Hold up. There were people in no, you're talking about right now when we were at Fat Camp. You remember the theater room? That's what you're talking about.
Insane.
Yes.
It's insane.
And the reason why it was brought up was other people talking shit about you. So why are you not talking about them? Why are you only talking?
Brantley's not used to this.
Because it's obviously manipulation.
Exactly.
They're using.
They've been dishing this heat. Also, everything that goes against Keemstar and Brantley is manipulation, lies, and conspiracy theories, you know, conveniently. And he has been extra delusional. I think they're experiencing like narcissistic collapse, which is what happens if you're not able to get enough narcissistic supply off of people's reactions, attention, power, you know, whether it's the views, whether it's making money at Fat Camp. He feels humiliated and he's being totally outshined or outshone by Yo Mama, LOLCOW Pit. And he needs to be the top dog who's in control and superior to everyone, you know, for his own ego, it seems, is my assessment.
You for fucking clout.
You got
Use you to go into the
from fucking Keem or Mike.
How am I
That's
hitting you?
why.
Am I hinting? Because
And I don't understand why you have to talk about the matter in the first place.
Exactly.
Like, what's it to you?
Exactly.
because everyone else was in the theater room.
They
Are
were
you-
talking about what?
Also, it's fucking rich because, you know, Keemstar and Bradley party really hard. Like, they go hard. So to like throw shade at, you know, whether or not Sweet Tea has had like past issues, which I had no idea. Like, I've seen her seem messed up before, but everyone in that universe is kind of fucked up. Like, and like drinking a lot. I mean, hey, what's up, my Vixie? Also, speaking of drinking a lot and being fucked up, Denmark, who was in the LCU and left or got fired, I don't recall, but he made a post saying that he's stopped drinking and that he's going to stop streaming because he noticed this pattern, you know, and how toxic it was for him. I was like, good for you, man, because the alternative is you just keep going down that route. You're walking towards death. You're either walking towards life or death. Like, you gotta twist around and go the other way. Pretty please. But yeah, so shout out for Denmark.
I didn't get my dentures in the theater room.
Yes, they were. Did you watch the clip? No, you didn't. You got it out of a context. You got it out of context. That's what happened.
You're
But it's like, what context would it be relevant to be talking about whether or not she has dependency issues and whether or not she's going to be given like certain medications? Like, I myself happen to be extremely open and candid about every milligram of everything that I'm on because I'm just crazy like that. Oh my God, I just unbanned you. Dude, this isn't a real episode. This is a fake out. I had to leave in 20 minutes. Okay. And yes, you know, my interest was reinvigorating. I'm very sorry. Exactly, fed up. It's I don't know. It's really sick to watch. And even just like your average person who's not even necessarily a sadist, that are getting hugely desensitized to watching and just like absorbing this like shit, you know? Z-Star, bitch. Bitch.
coming in here with a lot of hostility
Yes,
about shit, calling me a slanderer because I called.
and then it's my fault.
Oh, also this entire like meltdown for Brantley is because Sweet Tea called her a mean girl. And it's like, that's what you call someone who lies and smears other people like for no reason and feels the need to tear others down to build themselves up, etc.
That Dolls was canceled?
Yeah, you switched me out with Glammy. We were doing just fine before
I
that.
did not. No, I did not. Keem did. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Keem did. Keem, did you switch her out with Glammy on purpose? Or was it me?
I wonder who that was. Who would have cared enough to pull me off that show and put on Glammy there?
Oh, you
Who
didn't
was
hear
the manager of that show? I forget.
I'm not the manager. I'm not. Keem is the main guy, no matter what. So you know how Mike runs Queens? Right?
Yeah, I assume.
He does. He does. But on top of that, it's like a main boss that you have to go to, the CEO, the man of the hour. I have to go through him. So it's not you.
But it was your show.
It's not
Keemstar
my
has said it himself many times. The Dolls was your show.
I
my God.
agree. I agree. It's just like, I personally know I've gotten way too caught up in things and been like, you know, I don't know, I just acted in ways that I'm not proud of. So it's a treacherous territory. And I'm just kind of like a sensitive person, I guess. So I probably am like over analyzing it, but it's something that's been important to me to change in my channel. I know Toxic does numbers. I know Drama does numbers. I know people love a good shit show, but like, I love a good, nice little life. Like, and you know, just kind of doing this as my fun, fulfilling project that happens to be very lucrative right now. Dolls is gone. Yeah, they also like lied. They're like, we're gonna give you a makeover, and like doing, I don't know, the way Brantley talks to Sweet Tea, it's like there's certain like female kind of like narcissists who they really love being like fake because they think it's like a power move. Like, oh my God, I love your dress. I hated that dress. Like, she's so and like doing sneak disses, and it's like, actually that's pussy ass behavior. Use your words like a fucking adult. Beach. Tilly.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's what I remember.
All right. Whatever. Then I switched you out. Why do you think I switched you out? Probably because you weren't there in the meetings. Probably
Because
you
I
didn't.
wouldn't bend over and let you fucking ram it in me whenever you wanted.
Probably. No, probably because you didn't dress up. You didn't be a doll. You didn't do what you're supposed to do.
What the fuck? You didn't dress up. You didn't be a doll. Brantley, you said you were going to give her like a whole new wardrobe and like makeup tips and all this shit that you didn't do, and just kind of gave advice in a really condescending way. Not to be, I don't even want to be like super, everyone is on their own process, and there's things I like about Brantley. As Travis were noticing, she does have I like her voice, and I think she has a really fun personality a lot of the time. I just don't like this, what I find to be really toxic behavior that her and Keem do that involves falsity, you know, and smearing and belittling and dehumanizing. And why is every single episode a race to who can humiliate themselves the most, you know? And this whole time Keem and Brantley have been like exempt from any of the, you know, ribbing or whatever that is constantly going on between the hosts, you know? And now it's people are finding their voice, they're speaking up against it a little more. So all right, bye I almost called you gamer. All right, later, Z-Star. Happy Easter. I hope you have a lovely Easter. I'm assuming she's from somewhere in the South. I'm not sure.
And then you work with men.
With me.
You want to play this whole little like victim thing where you're poor and you're disabled and all this stuff. But how are you poor if you paid for dentures multiple times? How are you
messy as fuck? Dude, do you know what's interesting? They think like there's a weird mindset where they think that it's like they get jealous that other people have hardships. They think that anyone who has a hardship is using it for leverage because that's how they would use it. You know, when sometimes people are just living their lives and things happen, it doesn't mean they're playing a victim. Sometimes bad things happen, you know, it's how they move through it. Like Sweet Tea mentioned that it was kind of mean to her. It could have really, you know, there could have been a productive conversation, you know. Fed Up says, I've never seen Brantley as gorgeous. She just seems like an average girl you see at a bar who's too drunk and dressed like. Well, I think she is really pretty, and I still think she serves visual, and there's still things I like about her. And like I say, Keemstar is a good show, and he, you know, I'm just trying to stay balanced, you know, because the truth is always more nuanced and complicated than like the black and white thinking. So I just don't want to accidentally get into that. We need to get Sweet Tea some tea. Brantley was an e-girl that slid in Keem's DMs. Oh yeah, I don't really know much about her origin story except that she was like his assistant for a time. And yeah. But I always find them entertaining. With like I'm more inclined to watch any LOLCOW show if Keem or Brantley are on it. Won't say that. Okay.
Poor
what the fuck?
Babies.
What
you
the
got 3 babies, bro.
Fucking insane.
And you try to say that you're a mean girl is slander?
I'm a
When
mean
you're
girl.
over here saying some shit like that?
I'm a mean girl now. Yes, I am. Because I could be the nicest person that you ever met.
What the fuck are you even coming over here to fight me about?
You can't write this shit.
You're making yourself look like an idiot.
I bet I am next to you.
You really are.
I bet I am.
Let's
Look
go.
at you. Raise that arm up. That's paralyzed.
Yeah, Sweet Tea.
That's
Paralyzed
right.
months.
You have.
You're a mean girl.
Bro, I've been fucking waiting for these hosts to like lay some truth on Keem and Brantley. Good for you, Sweet Tea, sticking up for yourself. Even though it's like a lot of these hosts, they are financially vulnerable. They are mentally vulnerable. They have issues, like real issues, you know? Yeah, that, wow. But good for her. I think Sweet Tea reacted exactly how she should, just like, what the fuck? That is some weird, messy shit to say, you know? But yeah, good for you, Sweet Tea. And yeah, I'm hyped because it's been a long time coming for these hosts to, you know, stop tiptoeing around certain issues and certain things, you know. It's like Brantley's jealous that Sweet Tea has kids and she doesn't. Who knows? You, like, someone will be, like, you can have, like, everything and be, like, a really successful, like, narcissist, but, like, if someone has something you feel like you don't have, they'll, you know, becoming consumed by envy, and it's really unfortunate emotion that leads to mass destruction. But I don't know. I don't know the inner mindset. All I know is that this is messy as fuck. And good on you, Sweet Tea, for speaking up.
Brantley,
I think
you're a mean girl. You're a real mean girl.
And I was nothing but nice to your ass, and now I'm a mean girl.
Oh yeah, you were.
To be the nicest person.
You don't want me to say what I could say. Get the fuck out of my show.
Oh,
Say it.
Say it.
No, she said you don't want. So say it. Say it right now. I hope you do. Please do.
You really don't want me to.
Oh,
No,
here we
Say
go.
it.
She's like, don't let me get there.
Come on,
Say it.
Delaney Antley.
Go ahead. Go off, Queen.
Keemstar, can I say it?
Keemstar,
It
I'd
was
pretty
on the
book
first
your
phone
elbow.
call that I had with this bitch. That made me feel uncomfortable around her.
go ahead.
You want me to say that?
We had one conversation, so go ahead. And it was in a group call on dolls. So go
No,
ahead.
it was a private call. Trust me.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Say it. Since you know so much, go ahead.
Yeah.
I want to hear if Keemstar says I can say it or not.
Sure. There you go.
The reason I've always been uncomfortable around this motherfucker is because she was hinting around that she picks girls out for threesomes with her and Keemstar, and that she picked me.
Facts. 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 I've seen this behavior many times with other, it's just, and it's fine. People can have any kind of relationship and, but they did a similar thing where they invited me to come stay with them for like 2 weeks to fix me. It had like sexual undertones and they lied about it, but I actually found some shorts I made out of the screenshot so recently. So it's out there. It's out there, people. And it's not like they were ever overtly creepy because I hung around for a bit to see what the universe was about. But eventually I just could not associate with it. It's just incredibly toxic place to be. And then I got banned for some stupid shit. I don't even remember. Like I honestly don't recall what I was banned for. Maybe being in a wrong disc. Oh no, it was for having links on my show. That's why. Okay, now I remember. I had links on my show and I was banned the next day and I never tried to go back because I was like, well, I was kind of just seeing how long I could stick around there as an almost like undercover, like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, this is so much stranger than I thought it would be, Hey, Stevie, happy Easter. Cynthia emoji. What? That is a very good reminder that that's something I should do, is make a Cynthia emoji because she is that bitch, She's loving her new setup and yeah. Stop trying to look. Band you angel. Popcorn haircut stream. Yeah, let's get this.
I told you to fuck
Yes,
off.
Delane, yes! They really
Actually crazy, PT.
I always said that I felt uncomfortable around you.
Why would I pick any bitch that works with Keemstar? Why would I do that?
That's your MO. That's how you find, that's the MO. That's how we found you. And it's like, okay, it's not the end of the world for people to be dating in the industry, but when there's such a power dynamic that, I feel Keem and Brantley aren't using responsibly, it's kind of a not great situation. And yes, it sounds like Link's situation over again. And also they denied it, ever inviting me over, or whatever. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, that was like the whole phone call and her channel got nuked. I'm pretty sure she made another channel on YouTube though. Also, this is my 20-minute warning. 20-minute warning. I'm gonna have to end early. Or, well, yeah, I tell you guys, it's gonna be a short episode.
Why would I? Why? Say that to you.
I would swear on a Bible I would take a lie detector test right now.
I hope you do. I really hope you do. Actually, lie detector test, that would be great.
And I bet you these motherfuckers would rig a test and do a lie to try to debunk it, because they could easily do a fake lie detector test that people don't really understand isn't accurate and then manipulate it to support their narrative, But I 100% believe Sweet Tea. And it seemed like she was almost about to cry, just talking about it. Cause it's this has been a lot of stuff that they've been holding down. You could tell the host's been dealing with a lot. It just seems, I don't know. I'm just really glad she's speaking.
Because you're literally lying right now.
Nope.
That is insane. You're mad and you're doing this whole little op thing because you know
Oh
that
my
God.
So you don't pick Keemstars girls for him, is what you're trying to say?
No, I don't. We make a good group decision on that. If he likes a girl and I don't like him, I'm not gonna like him. If I like a girl, he doesn't like her. It is what it is. We have to both like the bitch. Like, and we both don't like you like that. Like, why would we? Are you fucking serious?
Wow.
It was right when you hired me for dolls, so I don't know.
Unbelievable. And I believe her too, because they said the same thing, like, oh, please, crackhead, you know, they go instantly to the insults, degradation, etc. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted, Frog. Thank you. Very kind. Still a miracle.
Right before? I never talked to you right before dolls.
It was right after you hired me for dolls.
I had a conversation with you right before dolls. Why don't you screenshot it and show me?
I can look back and
some
see.
pushback for all that shit you've been giving Brantley, and you made up a allegation. And there's
one comment,
a whole documentary like on the LCU of you making false allegations. Remember, Xylee made that on your ass. You got desperate. Your backup was against the quarter, and you said some dumb shit. That is not true. Like, me and Brantley would not want to try to have a threesome with you. That is
I don't know if you knew anything about it, Keemstar. I am not lying.
I don't even have the headphones on, so I'm just going to talk over you. I'm not listening.
Go ahead.
You have a history of this where you get pushback.
Of course, you're going to say that.
Allegations just start coming out. Like, you just start making up shit, bro. That is so not true. Not in a million.
On everything I love, it happened.
No.
I believe it.
Your soul is going to hell. Brantley never said some shit like that.
Wow. Really, Keemstar? Your soul is going to hell because she told the truth about how you guys are kind of, you know, weird behind the scenes? And Brantley had a huge meltdown because Sweet Tea pointed out that she was kind of being a mean girl by insinuating that she was in active addiction. Like,
that's you.
Also, Big T, my
crazy work. You're going to hell.
You genuinely think I'm
wow.
a toothless bitch.
That's all a lot of narcissists, they think that like they are the light, they are the truth. So if you oppose them, you oppose light, you oppose truth. That's how Corey Feldman is. Who's another character I've been following somewhat. Another kind of like narcissist, interesting character. Keem was trying to get the two listeners. I believe 100%. Yeah, I think they're into like, I don't know, some stuff. I don't know, but I believe it. I fully believe it. They party a lot, and also when you're like, I know that they, you know, party a lot with like Adderall. And not to be TMI, but like, and give me a pop, mom, whoever is related, cover your fucking ears, please. Once upon a time, I used to abuse the fuck out of Adderall. I would take hundreds of milligrams to stay up for many days. And I could, oh, this is explicit, but let's just say like, it's easy to go perverted when you're hopped up on amphetamines. And you can go pervert for a long, like, have sex for a long time, like 20 hours, okay? It gets crazy. Chemsex is crazy. Don't do it. It's bad. If Sweet Tea's going out, we're going on. That's just really fucked to say, especially knowing Keem knows it's true. Brantley knows it's true. Sweet Tea knows it's true. Anyone in the audience who's been paying attention knows it's true. Just audacity, you know? Okay. All right, so that was that video. I guess the other hosts are starting to rebel too. Let's see what else is on the timeline though. Or actually, here's the.
Oh, you got what are you showing me? His head. Come on.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. So we got.
Also, I saw Scarlett's been getting just trashed all over, and it's like Scarlett Hampton and Ralph. They've been on this really wild romantic arc that's involved like sex, violence, and perhaps drugs, and it seems like a dangerous situation. I have genuine concern for both of them, you know? Like I said, I don't think that like the LOLCOW culture just like laughing at others suffering, no matter what they've done, you know, because the fact is Jesus died for a sinner like that. If they truly repented, it could all be different, you know? That's where I'm at. That's what I believe. Okay. I'm like I said, look at the, all I know is I know nothing. All I know is I'm a wacky bitch. So many people saying Corey Feldman's pretty funny. Remember when he kept asking for donations to out? Yeah, he's pretty wild. I don't like this. Like, you're making me need a cigarette. You made me smoke cigarettes even though I'm healing from wisdom tooth surgery. Yeah, I've seen some of the things popping up about Scarlett's reviews as an escort, but it's like, you know, she's someone, she has a family, she's a human. When someone's doing that line of work, like, it's you know, especially if there's other issues going on, it's just really a tragic situation that often results in like death or jail, you know. Sure, and it's like whatever sick stuff, but like I said, it's like, what is the utility in saying, you know? It's like, that's the kind of gossip I don't want to engage in, because it's just about humiliating someone, you know, and like pointing out like, haha, you are, you know, in a very sick state and desperate, very far from God and struggling and prostituting and doing drugs. Haha, it just doesn't hit for me. It doesn't hit for me like that. Dude, yes. Stevie said, yeah, I remember that, talking about Corey Feldman. He tried saying they hacked his broadcast or something like that. Dude, just release it online. It's that important. They really think that their word can just be taken as truth no matter how absurd and detached from reality, because they're detached from reality. So their reality is shifting, and they can be sometimes compelling, you know, because they'll believe their own confabulations about things that have happened. Corey, oh yeah, it's just tragic.
Shut down the last stream. We got shut down. Keemstar, yeah, got a little upset, got a little mad, got a little angry, threw a hissy fit.
No.
Decided he wanted to shut us down and redirect us to LOLCOW Cracked with Xylee and Nightmare. Like, we didn't get enough of seeing those two do a separate show. He also trashed me on being a reaction channel, which is kind of funny because isn't that what Xylee does? Matter of fact, commentary channels. I mean, he has like 5 or 6 commentary channels in the LCU. It's kind of funny, but I just do it a different way, you know, just kind of reacting and talking my shit and stuff like that, which is pretty good. So he got mad at that. And another thing I'm trying to understand is Billy the Fridge. What was the point of Billy the Fridge being there?
True.
Can I ask that question?
That man,
what was the point of Billy the Fridge being at Fat Camp? First of all, Billy the Fridge didn't weigh in. I want to understand this. You had Fat Camp, but you had a scale that maxed at 400. Now, we all know Turbo goes over that. And then you had a 600-pound man there, and you also wanted Amber Lynn there. Now, please tell me, how did you have a normal size scale? Thank you for that. Was go down there and lose his credibility, and you call yourself his friend. He went down there, choked a woman, lost all his credibility on the internet, and now he has to drive back home for another 3 to 4 days. You didn't even allow this man to participate in the last event. He could have kayaked to the island and came back. I'm confused here. I'm confused. Keemstar announced that he made what, $300,000, and I'm listening to host beg for $20 to go to the liquor store. Keemstar made $300,000 on this event, and I'm listening to a bunch of hosts beg for $20 so they can buy something at the liquor store.
I like that. But yeah.
Hey, come on, guys. Give me $20. Wait a minute. Did Keemstar make $300,000 and Nightmare needed Xylee to pay for his room?
Brutal.
And she was staying at a motel.
A lot of these people are in economically desperate positions, you know? And it's like, I don't know, man. It's just not good. But I'm glad your mama is telling it like it is. It's because I feel like him doing that, it kind of made space for other hosts to do that. And you're seeing this chain reaction. And I wouldn't be surprised if Keem shuts the whole thing down if this keeps happening, because he wants to be able to control the narrative, control the audience, control the Discord, you know, so on and so forth. Control the cows.
This shit was $100 a night. Not paying people, bro. If you're not throwing that shit around,
cheers.
Nah, don't flex that shit, bro. That just looks weird. That looks weird when all your co-hosts, when all I see all these people begging and asking people for money. They can't pay for their own food. They can't pay for their own gas. They can't pay. Why is these people not being able to pay for shit when this shit is making?
That's the other thing. It's fucking sick to brag about how much wealth he's accruing when half of his hosts don't have fucking teeth, bro. That is not a flex. What would be a flex is having happy employees who are doing well. Not a bunch of people who are all dying of alcoholism, obesity, pieing themselves in the face, and like just ruining themselves for entertainment. Like, of all the things to like put your life on the line for, like, really? For YouTube? Scarlett said she was drugged in the hospital and lost days at a time, would be assaulted by random doctors all day. I mean, she's definitely been through a lot. So that's why I don't really want to be in I don't know. I think people are going way too hard on her. But I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of it because I'm in my sensitive, you know, wholesome lockdown era. Yeah, he's Kim Jong-un for a reason.
That much when you making that kind of money, that doesn't make any sense. Remember, I asked to get my co-host. Did I get my co-host the next day? Absolutely not. Glammy Lammy flew off the rails, and then the crazy part about it is he didn't even fire Glammy Lammy on Pit. He fired Glammy Lammy on goddamn Rewind. I had to hear about Glammy Lammy no longer being on Pit anymore from Rewind, and then she had to do a punishment. Not for Pitt and all the people that she fucked over.
Yeah. Friendly reminder that if they make any kind of infraction or upset, you know, the boss, they have to do some kind of humiliation ritual punishment. Can someone build the case for me that this isn't a cult at this point? Like,
over on Pitt? Absolutely not. She had to perform a fucking she had to perform like on goddamn Rewind. Why did I join the LCU? Because Keemstars a cow. Fuck.
Facts.
What are you talking about? I mean, this is the first time in history that you have a golden cow that can create other cows. I mean, I've never seen that before. Beautiful. it's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, here I am, right? Here I am in Girl World, right? Being a reactor to a cow.
Oh, that's where
and then I see another cow that's creating cows. Yeah. it's like going to a farm and watching a cow give birth to other cows. And you're just like, what? You're gonna watch. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna go, oh my God. This cow is giving birth to other.
Do you guys see what he does? Let's do contrast to like another show. There's so many fucking shows. I don't know. Never mind. Y'all know if you've watched it, it's like they hire people who are like Discord mods and like fans, not people who have any experience or any desire to be entertainers. That's why all the entertainment is humiliation, shock, fighting, and scripted bullshit. You know?
Cows.
Because they ain't got no passion.
You're gonna know right now because I got to be honest with you.
So first off, a lot of them are just doing this for fucking free because they think they're going to get an opportunity, you know? So there's a lot of hosts who are completely unpaid, and Keemstar still berates them, and it's wild, man. It's wild to see. I'm slapping my microphone. Jeez. The smaller shows are probably, if Keemstar's taking half, I'd say a lot of the hosts are making like less than 100 a month. Unless they're on one of the shows that does well, but a lot of them, they're shows that, like, you know, get Ruby numbers. They're really not vastly different than that, you know. But they but without the income.
I'm not fighting the changes around here. And the changes around here, and this is no disrespect to Mike, the angry grandpa era is
disrespect Mike. Disrespect Mike. Please. Disrespect Mike. Thank you.
Over. It's
Yes,
obvious that's what you want. You want a shift in direction. The reality era is here. Your mama's touched on this a little bit. Let me go to the next spot. I don't think it was too smart for your mama to take on Keem directly. I said it yesterday, but now my name's been thrown up. It's not my fault that the people didn't buy Keem's account of what happened to Glammy.
Don't believe your lying eyes.
It's not my fault. Keem seems to think if me and your mama would have jumped on the bandwagon and gaslit the audience, there were 2 gaslights short of them buying this shit. Nobody bought that shit because you have a standard. The standard was set last year. The standard was set with Wings. Billy didn't get it. Is it the end of the world? No. Is it criminal? No. Here's what I would do. Move to the audience as far as you can. If they start saying, well, put Billy in jail, yeah, fuck that shit. But I tell you something. Billy, you fucked up would have gone a long way with the audience. For FIFA or a goal review in the NHL. We called it. We set it upstairs. It's good. Go. No goal. Let me get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody saw what happened. Even Billy admitted he's done something wrong, right? And I'm not here to fucking pull touch and say all this shit. I'm here to make fucking fun of it. But here, you know what's funny about this? Not telling the truth. Not telling the truth. It's not my fault. It's not your mama's fault. It's the idea if we were all united in bullshit, then this thing would go away. Here's the thing. You're taking some shit now, stream through it. Stream through it.
Yeah. So these are other people who are LOLCOW hosts they're all kind of finally revolting against like Keemstar, which is fun to watch, and it's entertaining. It's more entertaining than it's been in a while. And if I don't know, I'm glad that they're speaking though, because it's like I've just seen these people get walked all over. I've seen them lie for him and just be manipulated constantly. Get through it.
I tell you what else is going to work. I mean, we've come like taking your ball and going home ain't going to work because we become the living embodiment. We've become the living embodiment of Wings. I'm going to stop streaming. This is going to make us legit LOLCOWs. Are you kidding me?
This is going to make us legit LOLCOWs. I would say Keemstar is a legit LOLCOW. If a LOLCOW exists, and that's like an appropriate term to call someone, because he's the most unintentionally like funny, and he has his moments of being intentionally funny as well. Bring Sweet Tea back. She's way more entertaining. I'm looking through the different hosts who are all finally speaking out, because I watch these shows sometimes, and I have to leave in 5 minutes. Well, in that case, let me show you Cynthia, the celebrity pet, while I set up a redirect. I think Jack's live. We'll see what's up with that. All right. Introducing the beautiful, lovely Cynthia. Look at this queen.
What should I name her?
Oops.
And I wanted to.
What did I do?
Sharon,
I just wanted to see. I should have uploaded a pic.
What should I name her?
And I wanted to.
Is this a joke, internet? Is this joking time?
So yeah, this is Cynthia. She loves her strawberry.
All right, I'm gonna set up a redirect. So my eyes are
with a nice layer of this fluff that they like. I know you are very small. It's hard to even really hold you, but it sounds good. So this is Cynthia. Now you can get a real look at her. So she is a dwarf hamster. I got Cinnamon a new luxury apartment, so she's getting a gold apartment.
How cute.
It's a little baby. Do you smell the baby? Dude, see, this is a bright, young hamster. This is a brilliant, young mind. I just want everyone to know. Hi. Hi. I would die for you. Hi.
Okay. Isn't she great?
Cute. The most normal. Oh, now you're up there. Okay. See, she jumps. She doesn't care. Like, oh, yeah, Yes, you go inside the house. You crawled inside like a genius.
She is brilliant.
Yes. Dude, look at this little fun explorer. I told you guys, she's not here to play. She's healthy. She's ready to rock. You know, she's social. Like, she is that bitch.
Yeah, they're
Let's go.
weird about animals. I don't really get it. Also, they're evil. They have no affection for small creatures. they hate God's creation. All right, that's our sweetie Cynthia. Cinnamon is still top dog, and but they are each set up in their own cages. I still have to get a couple things for them, but they're pretty much set up, and it seems like they're all doing very well. So actually, let's bring out Cinnamon for just a quick little hello, because that's cute. And then I'm going to send you to Jax. There's so much fluff, I can't find it. It's like buried in here somewhere. Cinnamon, where is you? All right, I give up. He's deeply hidden somewhere. I can't find him right now. What the heck, Cinnamon? Where are you, dude? There's like a foot of stuffing in there, so he's like somewhere. Where are you? What the? Dude, I cannot fucking find him. Whatever. I have to go get ready for shit. But happy Easter. I hope everyone has a nice holiday, and I'll